Hello people of the web and welcome back to the Lyfcraft server. I have an intro now. Professional, right? Now in case you missed the end of the last episode, we're now in 1.15 and we've migrated to a new server which is actually further away from me, but so far things seem even snappier despite this. Not sure how much of that is down to the new server and how much is performance improvements, but I'm happy either way. And while that's exciting, more importantly, we now have bees. These two little darlings were left here while I was editing the last video, and now I don't know what to do with them because while they're very cute, I don't have a home. I don't have a... And as we're going out searching for bees, I have another thing that I'd like to do in here. We have the giant tree in the middle of the room, and I think a parrot or two on the tree would be rather fitting. So I'm going to have to keep my eye out for a forest. And of course, to harvest a beehive or bee nest, you need silk touch on your pick, which is something that I just added earlier today, as it happens. I meant axe, so that I can harvest giant mushrooms, because while a pick will work, it's rather slow compared to that. Much better. I've ripped out both of the large mushrooms and realised I forgot to bring bone meal with me. So they'll just have to be little mushrooms for now. And I can test out my sorting system. So in theory, we'll get enough definitely for the brown blocks and the red ones. I'll just stand here while it clicks away. And it's at times like this I'm really glad I made tea before I started recording. Oh, it's finished. Oh, that's reassuring. I didn't put many stem blocks in, that's fine. I still trust that it works. While I could try and get bees from planting loads of trees in the right biome and with flowers and trying to get them to spawn, I'd rather go for an exploration and see if I can find some naturally generated. Which means we're going to have to go a fair way. I have plenty of rockets and food. So that's sorted. That can go in my ender chest. And the only other thing I need is something for the parrots. Which, last time I caught parrots, I was under the impression that you used cookies. I tried to breed my parrots with cookies, and apparently that was only a thing during a very short snapshot period. And the first parrot I fed a cookie to died. And yes, I travelled like 15,000 blocks to get the parrot back home and then killed one of them with a cookie. So we're not taking cookies. Let's take the seeds, which I'm kind of surprised I have that many of, because all the stuff from the green wing gets automatically filtered out and goes into a composter. But we're equipped. Let's head on out. I suppose it's about time I removed that emerald. What is that? Rose? Oh, a beehive. Oh. Okay. I'm curious whether Karis dropped off the bees at the base or whether it was someone else now. But that does kind of solve one problem. However, I still quite like the idea of finding some bees, and I need to look for parrots anyway. How is my light still on? I thought I... Did I not remove the emerald? I didn't. Okay. There. Lights off. I've just left spawn and flown towards my base. I could have come out on top because there is a... Oh, I thought it was a parrot. That is not a parrot. It is a poppy. I thought I'd struck it really lucky very early. Suppose if I'm flying around here, it'd probably be best to do F3B? I mean, what are the chances of there being a parrot spawned around here that no one's claimed? And then again, it's probably not a good idea to fly over top because they're easily missed. Ooh. 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 Friend. Friend. Take my seeds. Take my... Yay, it loves me! Success. I hear a zombie. I hear noises that's not of a parrot. I'm not sure whether it's a fox. Fox or a panda or something? Or maybe it is a parrot. It's been a while since I heard a parrot. I'm assuming surely someone's been down here. Well, it's looking lit. Yeah, someone's been here. And they've taken all the loot. It might have been me. I wasn't looking for an ocelot, but I found one. Bird. Something in a tree. Something in a tree. I think that's an ocelot. Which is not what I'm after. The hitboxes does help a little bit. That's, again, an ocelot. Stupid ocelots. I thought ocelots were rare. One there, and one over there. Yep, so much for them being rare. That's cocoa beans. That's my parrot. That's not what I'm looking for. I keep trying to fly away from my parrot. Oh. Okay. The entity box maybe a parrot because of the size, and it's big, red. It's an apple, just sitting on the ground in the middle of the forest. I think I found another one. There it is! The white parrot. It's hard work finding parrots. I know I got lucky with the first one, and that probably makes it more difficult, knowing that I only really want one more. Yep. We got a blue one. Love me. Thank you. It's a very cool little island. I mean, there's most of the forest over there, and we've got plains surrounding this tiny little island of nice green grass. I can't remember how many parrot varieties there are. I think there's 4. And seeing as I'm out looking, so many ocelots. I can't tell what that is. Oh. You're not an... No, let's not get killed. Oh, that could have really been the end of me if I'd have clipped a tree. I just remembered subtitles are a thing. Although, my birds are probably going to trigger me slightly. But if I'm flying around like this, I'm more likely to notice the little bit of text saying parrot. Or bat, as the case may be. Is this Enigma space? Not this side. Which means... Oh yeah. It is. That was a creeper. Totally broke. Oh, and phantoms to boot. If my day wasn't scary enough, it's a bat. Ow. I might just call it a day with the ones I've... Is that my parrot? It isn't my parrot. Those are my parrots. I already have a blue. Oh, I didn't get a head. Hoping to add to my collection. I found one. You greedy bird. Thank you. Right, that means let's move away from the husks. I don't know where my other parrots are. I hate moving parrots. The blue and red one aren't really teleporting to me. The cyan one is. Except he's a very dumb bird that keeps flying off the edge of the tree. Yeah, that's Enigma's old base. So I'm trying. my parrot just giggle? I would very much like to get you to teleport here. Sit. And I need to find the other parrots. I'm sitting on a tree not that long ago. F3B? I don't know where they've gone. Wait, is that another? Ouch. Ouch. Ow. Bamboo? Ow. That missed me. Ha 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 ha. Ow. That one hit me. Maybe I should have disabled this. Ooh. I'll take those. Aha! Found them. Now, why you know... Wait, are these not my parrots? They teleported to me earlier, and now they've forgotten that they're my parrots. Right. Up you get. Good job I brought plenty of seeds. Which direction was I heading? I think it's... Oh. Duh. Beacon. And try and get them to stick near me. Wonderful. It's really weird taking off in F5 mode. Well, that seems to work. We'll do one large journey for the last bit. Ta-da! I just remembered the reason the Cyan one didn't jump on my shoulder is because he's currently in sit mode. Which means he's very unlikely to follow me home. There. Fixed. Probably this way? I think. As long as I go near land, they should teleport to me a bit. No. Right. Now teleport to me. There's 2. Ah, 3. Perfect. Oh, fancy meeting a wandering trader out here. What you got? That's actually not too unuseful. I might come back for... See, the thing about coral blocks is that they are non-renewable. And while we have a big ocean I can harvest them from, it kind of feels like I can't kill a wandering trader if he's selling them. Because that's the only source of coral blocks without data packs. I just spent about 20 seconds looking around for the blue parrot. Yep. Found him. I think I'm over this way. And those are really loud drowns. Like, really, really loud. Not drowned. Zombies. It's loudest here? I mean, oh. Oh, there was an underwater cave. Well, not cave. I suppose it is a... That could have backfired, but it didn't. That's rather satisfying. Anyway, back to getting home. And... Yep. I just need to decide which parrot's going where. Why are my parrots gurgling? They spent too much time around us drowned. Or there must be a drowned nearby. I'm thinking blue one, actually. You can come down here, please. Come on. Next to the blue wing would make a lot of sense. Red obviously needs to go over there. Yep, that was a bit of a fail. Oh, hello. I kind of fancy naming these guys, and I thought I'd name them after a few people in the community. The unfortunate thing is I don't have that many parrots, and I have too many awesome people in the community. So I'm just going to pick 3 and bear other people in mind for future pets. First up, Ayla. Rhesus. And let's go with Bree. Yeah. I just need to figure out which one's which. I've run out of flexing blocks. I'm not using quartz to put her up anymore. We're going with iron. A little bit less fancy. You are going to be Rhesus. What? Okay, I've searched for the reasoning, and it looks like you can't name them when they're sitting. And crouch clicking doesn't do anything. Oh, now he's flying. It should work. Yep. Right, now would you please come back and get... Rhesus, behave. Come on. Stupid bird. He kept clipping on the... Oh. Kept clipping on the leaves. If I put her up like this, he stays on my shoulder. This could work. Wow, that's a really loud drown noise that you're making. Right, if I jump now, he... Stupid bird! And after much faffing around, I've got the bird to sit on this bit. I need to drop him down. If I just nudge him off here, that went rather smoothly. In, back into position. Perfect. Now I just need to do that 2 more times. Now the red one, I think, needs to be called... No. Come on my shoulder. I said on my shoulder. Jump and... Hey, look. Now. Now it's called Ayla, but come over here. Ayla's favourite colour is pink. You don't get pink parrots in this game, so red is a reasonable substitute. And with the first 2 being such a pain, the last one, Bree, lovely. Very simple, straightforward, and cooperative. Thank you, Bree. Now it's time to see if I can find a home for you bees. Now I'd like to automate this in some way, and while I did follow the snapshots quite closely for 1.15, it's been a while. What I'm thinking of doing, let's see, if I have, let's take this out with a little touch because grass is always handy. Ew, direct. A barrel there. Let me rip these bits out and I can have a bit of space to figure out what I'm doing. Oh. Okay. Oh, I know what that is. That would be my item transportation from the blue wing to the green wing. So this carries... trying to think, poppies. I can divert that around here and it should be fine. I think. Yeah, that'll be fine. Nothing will clip in there. I can get myself out. And that gives me a little bit of space still to work with. If we put a hopper in here. If the hive goes on top, I can have an observer detecting it. It needs to power a dispenser. Let's do the dispenser first. Be sensible to do it from this side. what would also be nice is if I could put things into that dispenser. And I know what I'll do. So, let's grab one observer. It needs to observe the hive. So let's place it in here. Break this so I can get out. I just need to cycle that round. So if I put a chain of observers, that'd be fine, I think. While editing, I've just noticed why that chain of observers didn't work. I kind of pointed them slightly incorrectly. But never mind. I found another solution, as you'll see. Dump and dump into a dispenser. So, if I place a block there. I'm probably missing something. Give me a moment. Let me sip my tea. I think I've figured it out. The observers didn't. I've just placed dust instead of observers and moved the water a little bit further away. So, if we fill that in. Let's see, we'll want one bee nest there. I just need to feed something in. So, if we do, let's see, hopper feeding in like that. If I place a barrel above that hopper and just decorate around it, let's see. Well, that covers up reasonably well. Let me just put one barrel there. I can load up with shears and bottles. In fact, I might as well grab the stuff out of storage because I have plenty of shears spare. And as I'm a little bit worried about this, why don't we do something smart and get a baby bee, which is really cute. Bees, come down. There, got him. Oh, come on. Bees on a lead. Such a weird concept. Take the lead off. And let's load up these spare shears, because I've had plenty of them from making them when I'm out and about and never using them. And 6 glass bottles, which is all I have. Ooh. That bee will eventually grow up and potentially harvest pollen. And of course I forgot that there was loads of bottles in here. Duh. In theory, when that fills up, the dispenser should either shear it, which will give me honeycombs, or fill up bottles. It's just a matter of leaving it and see what happens. Now, because I'm a little bit worried about the berry bushes out there causing damage, I'm going to leave these in here, and then once they've cooled down, I can breed them and get another baby and take it out into the main lobby and see how things go. But these guys are staying safe in here. We haven't produced a lot of stuff for the base in this episode, but wow, that's loud lightning. We've made some progress, and I'm pretty happy with it. Now, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button, as it really does help. Subscribe for more of my derpy content, and hope to see you again back for the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye now. And yes, not only have I now got an intro screen, I've tried to be professional and get a proper end screen with links to subscribe and videos. It's going to be hard for me to fill in 20 seconds every video, could easily go under time, or sometimes maybe I'll go too long and just be cut off mid-sentence.